Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my part 2 of Boyfriend Buys My Makeup. I do have everything in front of me right here and our little receipt where he bought all of my makeup. We got a really good response off the last video. He really did put some time and effort into what he picked for me, and I feel like he really did a great job. I love that you guys have responded really well to him because he is so excited about being part of this community as well and getting to know you guys on a more deep level. So with that being said, if you want to see these put to the test and see what kind of look he created for me, just keep on watching. So I am in a t-shirt today. I'll be changing before I show you the final look, and my hair's not done. I just hopped out of the shower. So what I'm going to do is go ahead. My skin is prepped and ready to go, and we are going to start with the foundation. I think honestly, with the tones that he picked, it's called Rose Nudes from Physicians Formula, and I think that it's not going to have too much fallout. So I think that doing the face first will be just fine. Also, we did not get a brow pencil or lashes. Those things I will just go ahead and add on, but other than that, everything else is something that he bought me. So let's go ahead and go in with the foundation first. All of these products I have not tried before either, so that's quite nice because I have not tested these out. These are all brand new to me as well, so it's kind of like a first impression as well, which is really cool. I'm gonna go start in with the 24-hour matte finish NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop full coverage foundation, and this one is in vanilla. If you did not see the previous video, again, I will put it in the cards and in the description box below, but he got me vanilla on Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer as well as a foundation. So we're gonna start in with this. I think this might be my color, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it might be a little light, but that's okay because we do have a bronzer and a blush palette as well. So I'm gonna actually go in, let me find a brush. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go in with my Sigma Angled Top Kabuki F84 brush. It's kind of like a tilted brush, but I'm gonna go ahead and just put this, there we go. Yeah, this might be a little light, but that's okay. Ooh, I look pretty. Lately, I've been more into dewy finish foundations and concealers. I am not really huge on matte finishes, but this is something that I can try and always add some face oil or something to give it more of a dewy finish. See, it's funny, in real life it doesn't look as light as it does on camera. I do like a little bit more of my skin to be covered up too, so I'm just gonna do a second light layer just through some of these parts of my skin that are a little bit more red, and it does layer really nicely though. That's always an added benefit. So not so bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my now concealer in vanilla. It's the same color, and I'm going to dab this on my lids as a base and underneath the eyes. So I'm gonna just do a little bit right here and just a couple of strokes right there. I'm gonna go in with an E20 brush and just dab all that out. You can do this with a sponge as well. I just happen to have this near me and none of my sponges are damp at the moment. So, ooh, I like the consistency of that. Yeah, definitely more of a matte finish with the foundation than what I'm been using or what I have been using lately. I used to love matte finishes because I was super oily, but for some reason my skin has definitely changed over the last couple of years, and I think it's because of living in Arizona on the center of the earth that I am not oily, I'm more dry now. If I move to a humid climate, I'm sure that that will definitely change. I'll probably become more oily again, but we will see. But I do love that everything matches. I have a very clean slate right now. I feel like I'm dead. I'm gonna go in with the CoverGirl Serving Sculpt palette. That's what it's called, number 500. And this is what he had picked out. This is one of the very first things he picked out, and I'm gonna go in with that contour shade right there. This is called Bloom Babe. This is what the palette is called. So I'm gonna take this guy on a big fluffy brush, and we are going to just go over my face to give me some colors. So taking a fluffy unicorn brush that my roommate gave me, it is a little powdery. Oh yeah. That's not bad. That color, he nailed that color, wow. Yeah, he did really good with this palette. It actually really blends well with the foundation. I don't feel like the foundation's moving around too much either. See, and this is something I would definitely pick for myself too. If I was in the market for a contour palette with the highlighter and the blush, I would definitely pick this one out. Plus I like this color of blush. I think it's interesting because he said that it looked a little bit too bright for me, but he knew one of my other videos that I use a very light hand and go in with a fluffier brush to get the color payoff that I'm looking for. And it's so funny that he actually pays attention to that. It shocked me 100%. He knew exactly what he was talking about too. He is extremely observant and he just blows my mind sometimes. This is the same kid that used to cheat off me in middle school. So funny. He's brilliant though. He doesn't let on, but he's brilliant. Awesome. I love the way that's looking. The color is perfect. It looks really nice in person as well on camera. It looks awesome. So what I'm going to go now into is that blush, and I'm going to again use a very light hand and a fluffy brush to do this. This is just a no-name, let me see, do I have a name on this? It says powder brush. So I'm just going to take a no-name powder brush with a very light hand in here, because these are really pigmented. Kind of tap off a little bit of the excess and go to the balls of my cheeks. I'm gonna do that on the other side. Oh, that color is so good. This is definitely something I would have picked for myself. He did so good. What you guys think so far? Looking good. So now I'm gonna go into the middle shade. That is the highlight shade in this little palette here. And I'm just gonna go in with a 501 brush. And these are, woo, that's a little too much for me. So tap that off. Girl, yes, look at that shine. Woo. Yes, please. You know, usually I wouldn't go for such pink highlighter, but this one is great. It doesn't come off like that. It comes off a little bit more neutralized, which is fantastic because I always worry that it's like too pink. God, that looks amazing. Yes. Okay, so this is definitely a winner so far. I really love this, and the concealer is really good. The foundation obviously will make it work, but not my absolute favorite, but everything that's sitting on top of it is looking fantastic, so I can't complain too much. That's some good stuff. Now I'm gonna go in with the eyes. We have got the little quad here. It came with a little spongy applicator. I don't ever use that, so I'm just gonna toss it. And I actually really like these colors. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start in with this guy right here. So I'm gonna go in with a 222 brush. I'm just gonna run that through the crease. This is definitely more of an everyday look, not something that is outrageously wild and crazy, which is totally fine with me. I love everyday look, something soft and very feminine, and I think that's kind of what he was going for as well. I think that he, in his mind, was thinking of a look that would be for every day that I could wear, and I could take these with me if I was traveling or if I was to come and visit in Texas. So I really love this color. It doesn't look as pink in the actual pan as it is on the eye. It does have a little bit more of that mauve tone to it. It is very pretty. So I'm taking it higher because we are going to use a darker color in that lower crease, which is this color right here. And I am going to go in with a different brush because I think that that'll kind of condense it a little bit more, give me a little bit more control. So I'm going to go in with a 217 to this color right here. And this is definitely a lot more purple and darker tone, but we're going to richen up. Oh yeah, we're going to richen up that outer crease and keep it a lot lower than what we went in with originally. It doesn't look like much in the pan. That's the funny thing. Like, it looks so much better on my eyes than it does in the pan. But I mean, he spent a lot of time looking at eyeshadow palettes. But I really like what he's done, what he picked, and he's such a good sport. He truly is. He's such a good man. I'm gonna put this on 2/3 of my lid and then take this on the inner third of my lid, the lighter tone, just to kind of give it a little bit of pop. Then take the highlighting palette and do my inner corner with the highlighter in there. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna grab a shader brush, a F70 from Sigma. It's a concealer brush, but I like to use it for a flat shader, because there are no rules in makeup. Very pink, very pretty. Yeah, I think I want some more intensity. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray my brush really quick. So I went ahead and wet the brush. I'm gonna go back in. There we go, that's better. And I can put this all over the lid and be done with it, but I wanna use every color in this little quad. I'm gonna take the other side of this brush into the lighter tone right here. Put that on the inner corner. Yeah, definitely wetting the brush has helped. And they really do complement each other, all of these colors. But again, it can get muddled if you are not careful. So far so good. I'm gonna actually go in and do the lower lash line with a pencil brush just to kind of give it some depth here. I'm gonna go in with that lighter tone shade right here on the top. And it's a very romantic pinky tone, kind of mauve tone, which I really light. So what I'm gonna do is go back into the face palette here and go into this shade and put that in my inner corner. Ooh, a little too much. See, and these colors look so good. Like, they look so good together. What I think I might do, he did actually get me the NYX Professional Doll Eyes mascara for volume, and the mascara is right here. So what I'm gonna do is curl these lashes and put these on. Oh, the wand's pretty nice too. You can see that there. Mascara is much better than I thought it was going to be, funny enough. I would definitely categorize this mascara more for lengthening than for volume, but either way, pretty good so far. I wonder how it's going to do on the lower lash line. That's usually the test for me, is when it's on the lower lash line, to see if it is, you know, just everywhere because it flakes or whatever. That is my true test. Okay, let's take a look-see here. I'm quite impressed because I didn't think I was going to like that mascara, but I think it looks great. Okay, so let's do some lippies. The NYX Professional Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, Definitely Turn On Waterproof Extreme Lip Color. And this one is in Nude Suede Shoes. It's a beautiful color. I think he did amazing with the lip pencil. We'll see how it performs. These are freaking, oh, I love how smooth this is. It reminds me of ColourPop's formula, which is one of my favorite formulas. And this color is freaking perfect. I love this color. He did so good. I am so impressed. I'm gonna go in with the Butter Gloss, and this one is in Fortune Cookie. I love NYX Butter Glosses. He actually got quite a bit of NYX products. I didn't realize that when he was actually buying everything, but oh my God. Yes, I love the way that looks. Oh my God, he nailed it. He did a fantastic job, and this look actually came together really, really well. He put some thought into it. Okay, so I'm gonna put on some lashes, my brows, and fix my hair. I will be right back to show you the final look up close and personal. All right, love you guys. I'll be back. Okay guys, so I'm back. I did my hair, I put on some lashes, did my brows, and changed my shirt, and I love this look. I think that he nailed it. There are some hits and misses, but I definitely worked through some of the issues that I had with like the foundation, which is pretty much the only product that I didn't really truly love. The concealer is amazing. It doesn't really crease or anything. I haven't noticed any heaviness underneath my eyes, which is a huge problem with some of the concealers that I actually do own right now. The contour and face palette that I got from CoverGirl is awesome. I'm digging the quad. It is a little bit very similar in tone, like everything looks very similar in tone, so you can't really do a whole lot looks wise. I mean, you could obviously put one of the colors with one of the more shimmer shades on the lid and be done with it, but for me, I used all 4 colors, and the eye look turned out wonderful. I think it looks beautiful. Even though it is very monochromatic, I feel like I do get a lot of bang for my buck as well. I'm digging the gloss from NYX. The Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie is fantastic. The liner is everything. I love the color that he picked. I love the formulation of this. It's so good. The mascara, actually, I like a lot more than I thought I was going to. I haven't gotten any flaking or anything on me so far, so far so good with the mascara. I'll probably update you guys on the mascara in a couple weeks just to kind of let you know, and if you see it in other videos and you know that I like it, because I definitely tend to use things I like in my videos over and over and over again because they're such good products. But yeah, I'm digging the concealer and everything else. The only thing I would say is that if you like a matte foundation, then this one might be really good for you. I have lately been more on the dewy side, or kind of coasting more towards the dewy side, so I haven't really been a matte foundation fan for maybe like the last year or so. I've been using dewy foundations so long now that I kind of forgot if I liked the matte foundations. The coverage is really good. It is buildable. It's not cakey. It doesn't feel like I have a mask on my face, so that's always nice, but I would rather have just a little bit more of a dewy finish. If that's the case, you can always use a oil. This one is Vinci, and it's a skin fortifying daily booster. I would add maybe a pump of this to my foundation and call it a day. I can definitely make this work. It's just not my favorite. The color is just I would probably do one shade darker just for my personal preference, but I made it work with the palette that I was given. And honestly, it looks awesome. The colors go together. The whole look came together. I'm super duper impressed. He nailed it. Let's just be honest. He put so much thought into buying my makeup, and he really wanted me to look beautiful, and he just did a fantastic job. I'm so impressed with him, and he had so much fun, and I'm glad that you guys received him very well because he just is excited to be part of this community. I love you guys so much, and I hope you enjoyed this video. I will definitely be doing some more in the future with Michael, and if you want to see a reconnection video, because if you watch the other video, you would know that we knew each other way back when and reconnected. So if you guys want to hear that story and how we kind of became an item and all of that, please let me know in the comments below, because he wants to do another video. I might do a boyfriend does my makeup, so he would actually be applying it on me as well. So if you want to see something like that, just go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Him and I say goodbye, and we love you, and we'll see you soon. Bye guys.